Hey guys, this video is in lieu of the Module 5 live session that was supposed to be tonight. So for my focus, I wanted to focus on the concept of mutual respect and the resources that I find help attribute to that. So the book has a section on mutual respect starting on page 107, and it ends kind of towards the end of page 109. The book does what I think is a great job of going over this and giving examples of one of them was perception checking statements. And there's kind of like a three-part chart that you can kind of go through for that. There's just a good example that kind of gives you feed and return. So basically what they talked about was description, interpretation, and clarification. So the book gave the example of saying something along the lines of, I noticed you rolled your eyes during my presentation. That's part one. Part two is, I don't know if I said something that annoyed you, or if you're just having a bad day. That'd be part two. And then part three is there anything that you want to talk about? So the first part was a description of what behavior you noticed. The second part was the interpretation behind that behavior, or your interpretation of it. And then the last part was clarifying behavior. So I personally just kind of find that mutual respect or mutual understanding can be used and is used every day in our lives. And so working at Taco Bell, they have a huge deal about being positive and showing praise to the employees. And that's something that I agree with wholeheartedly because I want people to be happy at work, and I also want people to respect one another. So if I show someone respect and positivity, then my concept behind that is that the employees will then want to see how I act and follow my lead. Ideally, is what I want them to do. It doesn't always happen, though, for those of you who have had fast food and had the grumpy workers. And then same thing with having like at other jobs or in other situations, like something that's not fast food, things like an open door policy or actually sitting down and talking with an employee, doing a review, or not even a review, just kind of sitting down and talking with them in general and showing them that you respect them and you care about them enough to sit down one-on-one with them, kind of separate, and talk about work, talk about life, talk about whatever kind of comes up, and just kind of have enough respect to say, hey, you're not just a number, you're not just another person to me. You are an employee, but you're also a person, and I care about you. And I want to make sure things are going good at work, at life, in general. And so that's something that I learned back in high school when I started working at Taco Bell. That was one of those things that I kind of carry with me and use all the time. And then just kind of wrapping that up is, if I show someone respect, that they're important, and I respect them, then my hope is that it can rub off on them, and that they want to treat me the same way. So that was the concept and stuff I wanted to focus on for the chat tonight.